The most famous building in the world in 1851, nearly 300,000 panes of its glass came from Smethwick. Picture Hyde Park in London, the Great Exhibition, the Crystal Palace, a vast cathedral of iron and glass built to show the British Empire at its very best. And the glass? Nearly 300,000 panes of it were made right here by Chance Brothers on Spon Lane in Smethwick. Now here's something that doesn't get mentioned often enough. Joseph Paxton rightly receives much of the credit for designing the Crystal Palace. His name appears in almost every history book. But many people assume the glass was made to fit the building. The truth is, it was the other way round. The Crystal Palace was designed to fit the glass. Each pane measured 49 inches by 10 inches, because that was the largest sheet Chance Brothers could reliably manufacture at the time. The architecture followed the limits of Black Country engineering, not the other way round. They had around 6 months to complete the order, nearly 300,000 panes. The furnaces burned day and night. 80 extra workers were taken on. The works never seemed to rest. And somehow they delivered every single sheet, made, cut, loaded, and transported to London from a glassworks in the Black Country. Imagine standing beside those furnaces, day after day, week after week, turning molten glass into sheets thin enough to flood a building with daylight, yet strong enough for the largest glass structure the world had ever seen. Most of the men who carried out that work are no longer remembered by name, but the world still remembers what they built. So the next time someone tells you the Black Country was simply the dirty bit between Birmingham and Wolverhampton, remember this. The centerpiece of the Great Exhibition, the building that captured the imagination of the world, was glazed by Black Country craftsmen, working in Black Country smoke, using Black Country skill. Chance Brothers would later become famous for producing lighthouse optics that guided ships around coastlines across the world. But in 1851, for one remarkable moment in history, a glassworks in Smethwick helped build the most famous building on earth. That's what the Black Country has always done, quietly, skillfully, and often without asking for the credit. That's why these stories still matter. They're part of who we are. That's the Black Country. Bostin.